today I'm going to be showing you this LED moving head. It's the Eurolite TMH-6. So it's this amazing 15-watt tricolor LED moving head. It's got an 11-degree beam angle and 9 gobos. The gobos all have got gobo shake on them, which is basically, as it says, it shakes the gobos. It's got a built-in strobe inside, and it's got pan and tilt because it's a moving head. So it's got a 270 degrees tilt axis, so it doesn't quite go all the way around, but it'll go from where it is here all the way to over here, you know, there to there. Yeah, and it's also got a 540 degree pan angle, so it'll go all the way around a couple times. See? So now it's back around at me. So it's got a built-in microphone, and as you can see here, it's got a little LED display that I'll show you when I power it on. It's got 4 buttons right here, as you can see, and it's got 8 movement macros. So when you're running the moving head over DMX, because you can run this over DMX 512 with 3-pin cables, when you're running over DMX, it's got 8 movement macros. So it's where it's got like a pre-programmed movement thing. And it's also got, where'd I put it? I'm reading my notes here and I didn't really organise it too well. Okay, well, it's also got colour macros, which basically lets you have like millions of different colours, because it's a tricoloured LED inside, so obviously with red, green and blue you can make any of the colours on the spectrum, which is very useful. So, how about I power this thing on for you guys? So this might get a little noisier for you because the microphone, as you can see, is right beside the moving head, and the moving head does have 1 or 2 fans, I'm not quite sure, I think it's got 2, so it'll get a little noisier, and also it moves around a bit, but yeah. So hopefully this thing will boot up very soon. It takes a second. There you go, it's booted up, and as you can see there, it says some stuff on the LED display, and yeah, it's a little noisy now, fan noises and stuff. So I've got a DMX cable here beside me. Oh yeah, this runs on the 3-pin IEC plug. It's a, as I said, 15-watt LED, but it takes up about 60 watts of power, which is not actually that bad for one of these moving heads. So I've got my DMX plug, DMX terminator, so plug in terminator here. There you go. So I've got my console sitting over there, just changing the colour of my background and also moving the moving head around. So that's the moving head. It's actually very fast and very bright, given it's a tight beam angle, and it's a 15-watt LED. This is a more powerful LED than the ADJ Pocket Spot. That one's a 13-watt LED, and as I said, this one's 15 watts. So yeah, it's also got a manual focus on it, which is kind of useful. The last time I messed around with it, I kind of broke it. I fixed it now, and the manual focus does actually work pretty well. I figured out how to use it, because the instruction manual that comes with it isn't all that great. It doesn't really explain how to use the manual focus, so I presumed you pressed the button, but it's actually not a button, it's actually a slider. So yeah, lesson learned. I don't really play with the focus because, you know, it'll be put up on the truss up there, and then once it's up there, it'll be the same focus all the time, because my room's not that big. It's a bit overkill for my room, I've got to admit, but I wanted a moving light, so yeah. I'm going to now move on to some amazing shots of the light. See in 2 seconds. So, as you can see, the moving head is now switched on, and there's this little LED that's blinking on the display. You can't actually really see me too well, because I've cut all the other lights and got only the moving head switched on right now, but it's got a little blinking LED. That means that the DMX is working just fine. I've got a spot pointed up on the wall right now, and I'll try and get the spot to come down a little further down. So, as you can see, there is a spot on the wall. I'm just going to tilt the camera upwards for you. There you go. So, with this moving head, you've got pretty narrow beam angle, because it's only 11 degrees, but it's actually a very, very bright LED that's inside it. So, it's actually well worth it. I'm now going to show you some of the gobos, so yeah, I might be able to even bring over my console onto this desk. It's just DMX cables running everywhere at the moment, but I'll go and show you the gobos. So at the moment this is open, then this is number 1, this is number 2, and I'm skipping some. Number 3, that's a Punkman, by the way, Halloween Punkman. There you go, that's number 4. Number 5, number 6, number 7, number 8, and then you've got your Gobo shakes. Just shake all of them. I think I missed one. And there you go, that's it, just cycling through them. And as I said, it's got colour macros. So as you can see, I'm just going to cycle through them all. I've got white, and then I can just cycle through them all like this, and then when I get up to the top, then it starts changing the colours by itself, which is kind of cool. So yeah, I'll just leave that running in the background. I should really get some lights back on me, so I'll do that. And as you can see, it's actually still beating all my other lights. So it's actually very bright. It's brighter than all my other lights, as I said. So yes, it's a gobo. That's a gobo. It's an image that the light projects. So yes, time for some amazing new cool showcase shots. So, thanks guys for watching. If you enjoyed this video, please be sure to leave a like, thumbs up, comment, rate and subscribe, and don't forget to click on all the links in the end slate. But otherwise, that's all from me today guys, and I'll see you next time.